Enough is enough, Zarek. You've destroyed the Walmarts, the McDonald's, and I didn't even really mind. But I draw the line at Little Big Wars. This store is where our game club gets together, and I will not let you destroy it. In fact, now that I think about it, instead of destroying the store, maybe you'd like to come in and try some Warhammer. Warhammer is a game setting, transcends multiple medias, but it's all rooted down to a tabletop game of mini soldiers and equipment to simulate battles and tell narrative stories. You like war, right? Well, Warhammer is a miniature war. We can fight it again and again, and enjoy it for years to come in a myriad of ways, and all we lost is the time we gained hanging out with a friend for an afternoon. The best part is, nobody dies, and we can enjoy it again tomorrow if we want to. This community has shown me so much love and support. I simply can't imagine life without this hobby and the group of friends that helped me through a pretty dark time in my life. About 3 years ago, my family lost all of our worldly possessions in an inferno of a house fire. It was a sudden, destructive change that during the pandemic almost broke my soul down. But the Little Big Wars community had seen my posts during the lockdown, teaching myself how to build and paint. They came together. They donated models and supplies to keep my spirits up, while I worked extra shifts to put my family's lives back together. They gave me so much more than a few plastic miniatures and paint bottles. They gave me hope. Can all use a little hope. Warhammer is a tabletop board game emulating small-scale skirmishes to full-scale army battles. With over 20 factions and endless customization, the outcomes are nearly infinite. Some, like 52 miniatures on YouTube, build and paint, expressing their creativity through unique painting styles or modifications to make a model their own. Others, like the Auspex Tactics channel, choose to strategize and learn every interaction of every unit in the game and find their expression through skill and tactics. Do you like collecting? Warhammer's for you. Do you like painting and building things? Warhammer's also for you. Do you just want to play a game and not think so much about any of that? There's a place for that as well. This hobby has allowed me to express creativities in ways I never thought possible. It's giving me the ability to grow artistically, and I appreciate my work instead of seeing so many imperfections, to accept what I've done and move on, happy with the effort I've put into something and moving forward to try something new. In the end, it's all about getting together with a friend, or even many, for an afternoon to spend time together doing something fun. It's a simple enough game, just enough complexity to keep someone always learning. Operates on a few statistic sheets representing each of your models or units in your army, and needs only the humble standard 6-sided dice and some basic math, as well as a tape measure to play. Like any tabletop game, it can be as complicated or simple as you and your friendly opponent choose to make it. Getting started is as easy as finding your local Warhammer or even hobby model store. They're more prevalent than you would think, possibly just around the corner. The staff holds training games, and the players that frequent the store are like a second home to them, and they'll pass on tactical advice, painting techniques for free for anyone willing to spend some time to enjoy this wonderful hobby together. If you'd like, you can come in instead of blowing the place to pieces, and we can show you some cool models and maybe find something that piques your interest. Everyone starts somewhere. There's no wrong way to Warhammer. It's the most welcoming hobby I've ever had the pleasure of being involved in, and I'm inviting you to give it a try. Let's make Warhammer, not war.